the Chairman of the Presidential Task Force, Honorable Ministers, members of the PTF, gentlemen of the press, good evening. So today I'll be talking briefly on medical research as it relates to COVID-19. As we know, the role of research cannot be overemphasized in the present response to COVID-19 pandemic. This is particularly important because the pandemic is new and we are all trying to learn from it. Within the PTF, we have a research pillar, and this research pillar works closely with the National COVID-19 Research Consortium. The consortium is a conglomerate of research entities from the government, NCDC, the academia, TED Fund, CBN, and the private sector. The consortium has developed a national COVID-19 research agenda, which was adapted from the WHO research roadmap and spans 10 thematic areas. Government agencies, states, and sectors are encouraged to align with this agenda in responding to the pandemic. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, the National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, NIPRID, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, the Nigerian Institute for Medical Research, NIMA, and other tertiary institutions have been actively involved in pursuing research in accordance with their mandates of establishment as soon as the COVID pandemic was declared by the WHO. A registry of COVID-19 researchers has already been developed by the Federal Ministry of Health and the research pillar of the PTF. So far, 173 COVID-19 researchers have been collated, and 13 of these, which comes to 7.5% of all researchers, has been completed. Relevant findings from the completed research will be sent to the PTF to help guide response. The registry will also soon be on the consortium website. As you're aware, Nigeria has registered for the WHO Solidarity Trials, which is a multi-country trial where the standard of care in the country is compared against some investigational drugs such as remdesivir, interferon beta, and a monoclonal antibody. This is in a bid to get the best drugs to treat COVID-19. So far, 22 sites from 13 states have been registered for the trial, and the necessary regulatory approvals from NAFDAC and the National Health Research Ethics Committee has been secured. The trials will soon commence. Currently, in terms of financing of research is being done at respective institutional and agency levels. We are grateful to the CBN, TED Fund, and other parts of the private sector for offering grants to researchers, while the PTF has also got a small fund for the purpose of writing grant applications, etc. We are also grateful to the Aliko Dangote Foundation for recently funding a CPAP, BiPAP study on the role of respiratory ventilators in respiratory failure due to COVID-19, which is currently being led by NIMA. We look forward to having more support for COVID-19 research in the country. Thank you.